Kim Kardashian continues to get some mileage out of her bizarre music video for her Santa baby cover. On Tuesday, the 44-year-old reality icon shared behind-the-scenes photos from the video shoot to her Instagram account that featured some of her most shocking imagery to date. One particularly controversial photo showed Kim sitting in a minimal nativity scene while wearing a low-cut beige bralette that put her cleavage on full display. In other photos, she crawled on the ground of a dirty home that some viewers likened to a crack house. Macaulay Culkin, who had a surprise cameo in the video at the very end, was also seen hanging out with Kim on set. In her photos, the famous brunette traded out her raven locks for a shoulder-length platinum blonde hairdo. She added some color to her skimpy ensemble with a cropped powder blue cardigan that she let slip below her shoulders. She kept the sweater unbuttoned to display her striking toned tummy. Kim complimented her bralette with a set of beige leggings that emphasized her curvaceous figure, and she channeled the 1980s with a pair of pale pink leg warmers. She completed her music video costume with a pair of white open-toe kitten heels. "That's ya filthy animals," Kim captioned her post, referencing a line from Macaulay's Christmas classic 1990s Home Alone. Several of the photos she shared on Instagram app featured her simply posing against a wooden door, and she alternated between serious faces and ear-to-ear grins. The disturbing music video, which appeared to be inspired by the films of David Lynch and low-budget horror films, was directed by Nadia, Cohen and Denis, both of whom were pictured conferencing with Kim as they appeared to look over some footage in the home's kitchen. The two were pictured sitting on the soiled carpet near a small Christmas tree and presents while entranced by their phones. One sultry photo that Kim saved for her Instagram stories featured only her pert derriere as she crawled on the ground, which was littered with hay, likely from a donkey featured in the video with actors appearing to play Joseph and the Virgin Mary. Kim put the spotlight on her backside in several photos, showing her sitting on her legs or crawling on all fours, as she did through much of the unusual music video. She dragged herself through a pile of $100 bills, which may have fueled complaints from fans that the set looked like a drug den. In the old-fashioned kitchen, Kim posed against a door next to male actors seemingly dressed as businessmen who spoke on landline phones with the cords wrapped around their bodies. The video was filtered through decaying video effects, as if it was discovered on a VHS tape that had been locked away for decades. So it was fitting that Santa Culkin was revealed at the end as he filmed the action on a vintage Sony camcorder. Although the former child star was dressed in a red and white Santa Claus suit, he didn't bother with the hat or beard, and instead showed off his blonde swept-back hair and a close-cropped beard. Macaulay was pictured staring through his viewfinder while Kim sat at his feet near the Christmas tree during some downtime between takes. Kim originally recorded the audio-only version of her Christmas cover with her brother-in-law Travis Barker producing, though it's not clear if he was also involved with the making of the music video. Several fans were offended by the imagery in Kim's video, which they berated as demonic and disturbing. One particularly sensitive user wrote, "This is disturbing, and she claims to be Christian. This is absurd." Others called the video a nightmare, and one person even complained that the money spent making it could have gone to better use. "What a complete waste of time and money," they said. "You could have fed some homeless or given them shelter. More money than brains." However, some fans thought that the imagery that some derided as blasphemous could be an attempt to criticize the commercialization of Christmas by Kim, who has been open about her Christian faith in the past. "I had to watch it twice to get it all," wrote ex-user Ashton Paris, who claimed the music video was meant to show the true meaning of Christmas. "It's basically Santa is Satan, and he's successfully distracted the world away from Jesus' birthday," he explained. "It all comes together at the final shot where the nun is saying, 'He is not a man of God,' and they are sweeping up all the money. And then Santa with the camera, 'He sees you when you're sleeping, knows when you're awake,'" he concluded, while other commenters echoed similar sentiments.